Let's make 2025 the year we start taking the Terra Echo seriously. This one's going to be a little more shorter and to the point. I'm getting over a cold and I'm really not loving the way my voice sounds right now. But let me address this right up front. I have covered this pedal in an older video, but that was way back when I had just started out, and there's a lot I wished I had done differently. There wasn't even a demo jam. Come on. But in that demo jam you just heard, you could hear the effect on that first guitar pretty clearly. It was in there in the beginning by itself. But I really, really want you to hear the atmospheric kind of stuff that I was able to layer in there on the G&L ASAT. Then for the lead noodling stuff on the Gold Fernandez, that had some really interesting stuff in the mix as well. The best way I can think to describe what's going on in here is that it's a shimmer echo. It's doing the pitch splitting and spaciousness of a shimmer reverb, but with modulated repeats. And there's more to it than that. Actually, there's this great Instagram account called Balls77, and they post these animations of balls within shapes, typically falling or floating and hitting and dispersing. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going on inside of here. That pew-pew stuff all by itself, it might not seem very practical, but you probably didn't notice that in the opening demo jam either. In the mix, it really helps us give some spread and motion to things. And with the tone and the time knobs all the way down, it actually turns itself into a pretty tasty atmospheric plate kind of reverb. The effect level knob lets us control just how present we want the effect in the mix, and I kept it pretty much in the center for a lot of the demo jam. I'm pushing it higher here so we can actually hear what it's doing. But the tone knob is actually a really nice way of dulling some of the higher frequencies that this effect can generate. Even if you're not in the market for a new delay or reverb pedal, this has one of the coolest freeze functions around. Once it's doing its thing, you just hold the pedal down, and it gives us a nice airy synth bed to do some dark side noodling over. To me, the Terra Echo is Boss showing that they can do more than just reimagine their greatest hits from the 70s and 80s. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the VB2 and the Dimension Waza, but this is one of my favorite Boss effects also. And it works with just about anything, but it really shines with something that starts out with a sharp attack, like a guitar or a harp, or maybe even another pedal. Sorry, I just had to. Of course, this is a stereo in, stereo out pedal. You gotta respect that. But everything you've been hearing here has been mono in, stereo out. So it does that too. This is one of those pedals that is slowly building a fan club for itself. But I think it's only once it's discontinued and impossible to find that people will really be like, hey, you know, it was a really fun pedal. Of course, it is digital, so it's going to show up in future multi-effect units like the ME80, but I mean, come on, it's white with gold knobs and sparkles. Just look at that. Welcome back. I hope you don't get what I had. I hope you're staying safe out there, especially you LA folks. Let's make this our year. I'll catch you on the next one.